Alright, everybody. I wonder where we are here. We are here at the new Hanover County Parking Deck here in Wilmington, North Carolina here, which is in downtown here. And look at this over here. Look what it has dropped here in downtown Wilmington here. Look at this. That's right. Snow has been dropped here in Wilmington here. So why not, since it is snowing out here, we're going to check out a few elevators, a few elevators in the City of Wilmington garage system. So let's go ahead and check out the new Hanover County Parking Deck here. There's the old library right here, which I'm surprised it's actually still here though, which technically it's supposed to be demolished here, but somehow it's actually still here though. See, pretty much not much else left here. Not much else left here. As you can see, just a bunch of stuff here. As you can see, the elevator, however, is still there though, which is turned off. So, anyways, let's see if this elevator is working today in the snow here. We're only gonna check out a few elevators here, but not like a lot though. There's a view of the new elevator right there, as you can see, which is still unfinished. But here's the elevator that we all know, so let's ride. Yep, it's working. Seven. Let's see how it's doing today in the snow. That's a weird, funky beep there. Let's see what is up here. Wow. That's like a bit of a snow up here. Not like a lot of snow here. It's only like an inch of snow. We'll come back up here and get a view up here. Go to the ground. We all know and love this elevator. Completely the same like always. There's Mr. Security. Now we'll go up to 7 and take a look at the snow. Door closed one does not work. That's a weird beep though. Surprisingly, the indicator, as you can see, still works like always. Look at all the snow up here. Wow. Look at that. Look how deep that is. Wow. Look how deep that is. That's like 3 inches of snow, as you can see up here. Look at all the snow up here. Wow. Look at all the snow up here, as you can see. Wow. Look how deep look at my feet. Wow. Look at all the snow up here. Look how magical the snow is, as you can see here. Just look at that. Look how deep my feet are. Look at this. Look at my feet. Wow. That is cool. Just wow. There's your system sensor advanced fire alarm right there. There's lots of snow, as you can see. Let's get on to the other side right here. Wow, this is. And over there, as you can see, there's where the other elevator used to be, as you can see, which is gone, which is now torn out. Look at the snow up here, as you can see. Look at this. Wow. They're a little bit kind of like a little crunchy, as you can see, but most other than that, when you get a little bit close to where the heating by the elevators, it's like a lot softer. I'm gonna actually do something here. Look at that. I just put my YouTube, as you can see there. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna take a still picture of this. Hope if I get in the frame here. That's pretty cool. I love that. Leave that up here. Well, who knows how long will that be going away until the snow melts? That's just beautiful. Look at that. It's pretty awesome. All right, anyways, let's go and head back down the elevator and go to the next parking garage. See what other elevator we got to see here. And the elevator's still sitting here waiting for me. It's not going anywhere. Whoa, Jesus. Yeah, I gotta be careful here. Yeah, gotta be careful here. Snow is really slippery though, so gotta be careful here. Here we are at ground. And we'll get a peek here. We'll get a peek of what the other elevator. And there it goes. Now let's get a peek what the other elevator looks like here. Let's see what the progress looks like on the other elevator here. Let's see. Oh, look at that. Looks like they actually put in new call station, you can see there, and new lantern, as you can see. We'll zoom in on it. Yeah, it looks like they actually put the new call station, new lantern, as you can see there. So, yeah, the elevator's actually almost done, apparently. That's probably, anyway. Here, let's go ahead and get a look what's on the street level, what it looks like. So, here, I'll cut the camera real quick until we get to the street level. I'll be back. Alright, here we are up on the street level. As you can see, yep, look at this. You can see they have finally already put in the call station lantern and fire service. You can see here. So, yeah, the elevator's actually pretty much almost done, as you can see here. So, hopefully when I come back here soon, this elevator will be put into service and it'll be the brand new elevator here. In the meantime here, let's get a look at the, I know for a fact let's get a look at the library actually. I want to see what the library looks like. There actually is construction of what the Kiefer Museum, actually the exhibit is going to be. It's actually going to be opening in the summer. I want to get actually a peek of it. Yeah, as you can see, this is the Kiefer Museum exhibit is going to be. And there is also the other elevator right there, which is currently here, you know, let me if I can hear. Let me try to avoid that music going off, copyrighted. See, there's the other elevator. You can barely kind of see the other elevator right there. Let me see if I can zoom in on it. See, there's where the other elevator is, you can see there. So anyways, now we'll go ahead and go to the next parking garage here. So, with that being said, here we go to the next parking garage. Alright guys, now we are coming into our next parking garage here, which I think we all know what the next garage is. I wonder what that, do you guys recognize the color right there? And this intersection? That's right, the Market parking garage with the 2004 ThyssenKrupp traction elevators. Let's go see how they're doing. Let's get over here, that's much safer here. I'm willing to bet I think the second elevator is probably still down again, but the first one I know for a fact is running, definitely. All right. And yep, the elevator is actually working. As you can see, the first elevator, as you can see, is still running. And here it is. Let's ride it. Focus, camera. Come on. Focus. Okay, it's not wanting to focus. Come on. There we go. Alright, let's see how she's running today. Let's go up to the top. Let's go down to 1. The elevator actually is running very fantastic here. This thing actually runs great. We're going to see if the other elevator is working though. If it's not, then we all know and love this elevator, as you can see here. These are your fixtures, everybody's favorite fixtures. There's your phone. There's your certificate. We'll take it back up to 6A and we'll see if the other elevator is. Man, it is cold outside. Here at 6A. We'll ring the bell. Yeah, this thing actually is running fantastic, as you can see here in the snow. But for some reason, the chimes, you can see, the floor passage chimes on these things are sounding kind of a bit off today. Let's go see if the other elevator is working. I'm willing to bet I think it's probably still down still. This elevator has been down for about I think it's been 2 months this elevator's been down here. Look at all the snow, as you can see here. I'm willing to bet this thing is still down, I think. Oh, yep. Yeah, it is still down, I think. Yep, look at that, look at that. It's sitting up here. Oh, wow. Oh. Wait, what? Wait. Does this thing even work? I think this thing is working. Let's see. Wait. It works? Wow. Wow, it's actually working today. Wow. Wow. It's actually working today. The elevator in the Market parking garage, the second elevator, is actually working today. Wow. The buzz on this thing is sounding a lot sick again. It's sounding sick. Wow, looks like we got this thing to work. Let's see how this thing runs. This elevator has been down for 2 months here. This elevator was down since December, but now as you can see, it's working today. Looks like they actually greased the wheels on this thing. I think probably it's a glitch. I don't know why it stops at 5, I think. Here we are at 7. Oh, yep, as you can see, it's closed up here, as you can see here. Let's go down to 1. Wow, the second elevator, as you can see, is now working again. Anyways, let's get ourselves a caveat on this thing. Whoa, I bumped to the back. Still the same, as you can see. They actually did redone the floor on this one, too, as you can see here. Yeah, I think this thing stops at 5 because I think there's... I don't know. Yeah, I think it's got a glitchy controller. I think it's a diamond plate. It used to be carpeted. These are your fixtures. The bunch you can see don't even light up. They need to put in new lights on this thing. See, yep, the elevators are actually both running. They're actually running fantastic, as you can see in the snow here. That's awesome. We'll take it up one more ride on this thing. I know for a fact it's definitely going to stop on 5, I think. Yeah, it's definitely going to stop at 5, I think. Yeah, I think it's got something. I think it's got a glitchy controller on this thing. The buzzers, you can see, are sounding kind of weak today. Yep. What I told you is going to stop at 5. Buzzers, you can see, are kind of seen better days. Yeah, the 7th floor at Wilmington Bed is probably... I'm not sure why they closed off. I'm not sure why they... Alright, well, now we're going to let this elevator... We're going to let this elevator, take us down to 5. We'll let the elevator take us down to 5. See, the elevators are actually running fantastic, you can see here, but this thing is kind of... This thing has got a bit of a glitchy controller on this thing, as you can see. Let's see if the elevators might close up, I think. Or is it probably it's probably going to stay here, I think. It looks like I think it's going to... Yeah, I think it's going to sit here, I think. Yeah, I think it's going to sit there. I wonder why it actually sits on 5, though. But the elevator's actually working today, as you can see. I wonder why. But anyways, you know what? We're going to actually, let's see here, I guess, you know, I guess we'll go ahead and... Yeah, the elevator, I wonder why it actually sits on 5 for some reason. But the elevator's actually, it's actually working today, as you can see here. I wonder why. We'll ring the bell. Yeah, I wonder why, though. But anyways, I guess we'll go ahead and... head back down the elevator and head back down this elevator and then the video. Yeah, I wonder why it actually, I'm not sure why the elevator actually sits here for some reason. I guess it's probably going to sit on up peak. I think it's probably on up peak, I think. That's why the elevator decides to sit here while I wait for the other people. Alright, anyways, we're going to go ahead and I guess we're going to go and head back down and then the video. I hope you guys enjoyed a ride on the Market Parking Garage and 2nd Street Parking Deck New Hanover County Parking Deck elevators in the snow here. Hope you guys enjoyed. It's got like a thing as a circuit up there. Alright. So yeah, both elevators are running as of February of 2026. I am going to come back here and do an updated take on these things before when it's spring. Here we are at 1. See it? Both elevators, they're all both running. Very fantastic in the snow here, as you can see here. Anyways, there it goes, and hope you guys enjoyed a snowy ride on the Market Parking Garage and New Hanover County Parking Deck, and there will be some updated takes on all of the City of Wilmington, all of the elevators in the City of Wilmington garage system in the spring. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching, and that is going to be it.